Hey everyone, welcome back to Trains in Space, Railgrade. So, due to a technical issue I had with recording while I was out, I was using my laptop. The format of the video that I was supposed to upload came out wrong and I couldn't convert it, and so there was no way to edit it. So I have to redo that mission again. And we're going to get to it now. So, if I remember correctly, I have no idea how you are supposed to beat this in an S rank. This, like when I was looking at this mission, it was ridiculous. Because I looked at it and I was like, oh, it can't be too bad. And then it was worse than bad. It's called Impossible Haul. And there's a reason why. You have a steel mill here. And a steel mill here. You have iron mines and coal mines. You have to use the iron to make steel and get the steel to the Zeppelin dock. It doesn't sound bad, but the absolute time that it requires, it's insane, because getting it from one steel mill up to the Zeppelin dock is ridiculous because the paths are so long. So I am gonna try my very best at this again, because this was absolutely nuts trying to do this. Alright, so to start off, we have to get these coal and iron up to the steel mill. So we're going to start with getting our track here, roll it that way, roll it up, and we're going to come this way. We'll go around, because otherwise it may create some issues. And I was trying to figure this out on what is the best way to do this, and it is ridiculous. And I am going to use 4 stations because the one train can gather both the coal and the steel, iron from this mill. You have to use these industrial engines because that's the only way to get them to climb. It's like, this is crazy. So then I need workers here. So I'll put all my workers here. And like, you have a lot of money starting off, but it's insane, because now I already need to start offloading. I already have that set up. I need to set this up to offload, because there's like absolutely no other way you can do this. And this gets expensive very quick. So you actually need these tracks to run along the ground as much as possible. So bring it up here. Oh, I probably shouldn't have gone that far. So how about we do this? We'll go, we will go back 2. See if we can get this to turn. And allow it to go back on the same track. So if we start here, all right, then we'll have a station here, put 2 and 2 here. All right, we'll put a train here It'll take steel. We'll do that for just now because this is going to be crazy to try and keep up. So then I actually need this one to start running too, which makes this nuts because so if I now, you're probably wondering why I'm running this track so long like this. And it's simply because you need to have multiple trains running. It's just, it's too long of a way. There's like no actual way to not have multiple trains running. Because it just takes too long. Oh, there's not stations. It just takes too long for the trains to make it back and forth. And I can delete that station. I guess if I put one there. So if I put like this one right here, it's close enough that it's gonna go pretty quickly. But I can still clone this train and put it there and run 2 trains here because it literally takes that long. Like this one, I can clone this train, put another one here. And then I'll put my workers here. It says I have 4 workers left over. And here's the next crazy part. All right. If I go to make the track for this steel mill. Let's go track. I'll raise it up. So the station will be there. We're going to run it down the middle of this. Oh. What happened? Is it? So if I go like that, then I should be able to come up here, and then we should be able to go right back down to that. So that gives me a way to do this one, except that I need a turn off. Okay, let's go from this side. This should work. Because let's see. Let's hope that this works. Alright, so if I take, let's see, how much Is that running fast enough to... Alright, we're going to clone this train. We don't even have enough money to clone this train. So the one thing I've learned is that your tracks that are not on the ground cost more. So that's part of the issue. I'm almost to 1056. So the next time the Zeppelin takes off, I should get up. There we go. Finalize the train quick. So in this time, this was 7 minutes that this has been running, almost 8 minutes. I've only exported 10 steel out of 184. I have no idea how you're going to get an S rank on this, because this is just absolutely mind-blowing at how much you have to manage. And like, even if the problem is, okay, say I get a loan. Here's going to become the issue if I get a loan. If I get a loan, my cost goes up because of the interest. And while it may do a lot for me at the time being, if I'm not offloading enough, it doesn't matter. So what I really need to do is need to get these offload trains to become bigger. So taking a loan out is going to be a double-edged sword on actually making those trains bigger, because I'm going to need at least another 1,000 to make this one bigger. So the question is, do I get another loan? Yeah, because this steel mill is pumping it out too. And the thing is, to be completely honest, you don't want to get too far into the red, because that's a nightmare in itself. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go to the bank. We're gonna get a loan so we can increase one of these trains to maybe dig us out of this issue. All right, so we go, let's configure this train. Let's add 2 more steel and another engine, finalize it before we run out. And then as soon as I get enough, I'm going to increase the other train that's offloading. Supply delivery also gives you money, which is why having multiple trains running for the supplies is great. But you still need it offloaded as well. Wait a second. Wait. Reverse. That's my steel. How did it... Oh, gosh. This is not helping. Not helping. Well, that's a big mistake that I made early on. Okay, now go down. Yeah. Now when you come back, you should go back up and get more steel and take it off planet. Yeah, management at its finest. So we're gonna go for the gusto with this S rank, because like the last time I did it, I got a C. I'm being completely honest, because I overlooked where it really needed to be, because I just didn't. I had no idea. I didn't really understand like how hard it was going to be. So we are trying to get this as fast as possible because this is my second time through. It's going to be faster than a C rank, I'm pretty sure, but it all depends on how fast I can get this steel unloaded. And so this one's sitting with 16 because it's just been sitting there going. So if I take this one and I have the money, let me get another engine and it's going to move faster. Because I don't want to get another loan. I really don't. I just need the trains to move faster. Because if you look at these numbers, my cost is at negative 286. My revenue is a little bit over about 600. It's fluctuating just under 600. So 600 is like the average. So my cost is about 300, just under 300, which means that interest is hurting a lot. Let's go. Configure. All right, get 2 more steel. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh, the steel trailers are cheap. All right. So what we might do is instead of having a second train, we might actually just increase the size of this one and add more engines to it as we can. So this one, now I can add 2 more steel to it. It's gonna take longer, but we'll be able to offload more, and at the next one I can either look at paying back the loan, hopefully, or getting another engine. Let's see. And to be honest, this might be my money train right here to get another engine because it'll go faster. It's got a shorter distance of travel. Let's see. All right, the next 1,000 I get, my revenue's gone up. So the next 1,000 I get, I'm paying back off that loan because I'm not wanting to do this. I'm starting to wonder, I could run 3 trains on this one. Possibly. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna let this run for a few and I'll be back momentarily. I've decided that I'm not gonna keep the entirety of the video running or decide to give you the entirety of the video, especially when it's just the trains running back and forth and me trying to make money. So I'll be back when I make a decision on something. Okay, so we got about 6 minutes left to get an S rank, which is not gonna happen. I paid back my loan and my money is skyrocketing now. So I took this one and I still need to put another engine on it. So if I go back, I just put another engine there and there. Let's see, I wonder if I could put another station there. So it'll pull further forward to make sure it doesn't block that track. And let's see, this one has... That one needs another engine. So to let you in on what I did the last time I was doing this and why I screwed up so badly, I spent my money, instead of making all of the tracks and laying them down and everything and getting my engines prepared, I actually upgraded like the coal mines and the iron mines because I didn't think they were going to keep up with the production for the steel mill. And boy, was I surprised. So I'm going to change this one to wait until full because now my steel mill isn't keeping up with the train, which is fine. I'd rather have the steel mill producing than not producing. So about the only thing I can do is maybe put a third train on this. And I don't know how much that's really going to help. It may, and I'll look at doing that once I get enough. Let's see, how much is this? So this one should keep up, hopefully, with the production. So yeah, about the only thing that's going to make this faster is another set of trains. So when it gets to 2K, I can clone a train and then make one of them go faster. Or I could just... Alright, so let's clone this train. Put it there. Go. See how 3 trains works with this. The crazy part is I'll have enough to pay that loan back momentarily. If I even want to. Because 106... So that whole thing with the train looping around and not actually getting the steel actually put me back, set me back. So, yeah, I think that I could get an S rank on this. Possibly. It just would be very, very difficult because of all the management that you have to do with the train tracks and the money. Like, if I took all the money out that I could at the very beginning to set everything up, yeah, there's a huge possibility I could get an S rank. But right now, I'm not going to get it. I would actually be very happy if I got an A rank because this task is called Impossible Haul. I still kind of feel like it's impossible to get an S rank. I definitely don't feel like I'm good enough to get it. I wonder, should I go ahead and take another loan out and just put a third one on this track? Nope, I won't need to. I'll be in the red for a few minutes. I'll go pay that loan back on the next one. Because one thing is, since I have it waiting till it fills, that also slows down my time. But I wanted it full because it takes so long for that to get across the map and come back. I would rather it be full. And I shouldn't have to worry about it anymore after this load, because it should just be about full every time, since I have 3 trains running on that track now. So can I export 60 steel in less than 5 minutes? Or in 5 minutes? We'll see. So we basically have a minute and a half left, and we need to get 18 more. So we're not going to make it. It's going to be a B rank. To be honest, I'm fine with a B rank. This was pretty... this is way better than what I did last time, because that C rank was horrible. And yeah, I just threw another engine on that one just because it's hard to get up and down these cliffs. So it's the reason why they give you the new one. It's got better horsepower going uphill, but man, it slows down quite a bit. So how about we ride this train so we can actually see what's going on. Yeah, I still think this is pretty cool, but slow down, turns. Let's see, going up. And we get up here and boom, all the way to this one. Stop there. We're in B rank territory, but there's only 8 more left. So I think I see the other train going in. Yep, so this will be the last load. This is going to be our train ride to victory right here. But as you can see, like, the speed at it goes up. It is crazy slower than when it was going downhill, you know. So but man, like, I kid you not, this was probably 32 minutes. So the last time I did this, it was like an hour and 5. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna record a quick video because I'm on vacation, but let me do this real quick. And it ended up being like an hour and 5 minutes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it took that long. But yeah, I'll take this B rank. I can try this a couple more times to get an S rank, but man, it is gonna be very difficult. All right, so that takes care of this mission. We'll be back with the next one. I'm hoping you're enjoying this story playthrough. I'm planning on starting another game, and my new season of Timberborn should start up since episode 6 is live. As soon as I finish editing the last episode of the last season. All right, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.